Last Friday night, my friends and I decided to class things up a bit and host our own paint and sip night. You know, the fancy adult activity where you try to unleash your inner Bob Ross while swirling a glass of wine and pretending you're not just painting lopsided trees. We got our canvases, brushes, and a suspiciously cheap set of paint from the dollar store. My friend Jess, who once took an art history class in college, volunteered to lead the group and printed out instructions she found online. Everything seemed pretty normal, except for the fact that the instructions were in Italian. None of us speak Italian. But hey, we're nothing if not resourceful, so we decided to wing it. We poured what we thought was wine into our glasses and got to work. About 20 minutes in, my friend Mike started complaining that his mouth felt kind of chalky. Jess said hers tasted earthy, with notes of acrylic. That's when I noticed my glass had a couple of suspicious blue streaks in it, and suddenly it hit me. We'd all been sipping from the paint water cups instead of the wine glasses. In our defense, the paint water was in those fancy mason jars, and the wine was in solo cups. Honestly, whose idea was that? At this point, panic set in. Mike frantically Googled "can you die from drinking paint water," while Jess tried to convince us that maybe this was how Picasso fueled his creativity. We all started spitting into the sink, scrubbing our tongues with paper towels, and arguing over whose painting looked the most abstract. It was definitely Jess. Her happy little trees were more like disturbed shrubberies. Meanwhile, our group chat was blowing up with memes about turning into human paint swatches. By the end of the night, we'd abandoned our masterpieces and switched to strictly bottled water. The only thing we painted was a vivid mental image of what not to do at a paint and sip night. The real masterpiece, though, was the realization that when it comes to painting and sipping, you should always check what's in your cup, otherwise, you might just have a brush with disaster.